My name is Julia. I am 27 years old. I live in a small town in North Carolina, and I work at a small coffee shop. When I was 12 years old, my life changed forever. I loved my mother more than anything. One day, she became very sick. She did not get better. That year, she died. I can never forget that day. My heart felt like it broke into pieces. Our home became quiet and cold. My father did not cry in front of me, but I saw the pain in his eyes. From that day on, he raised me alone. He worked long hours. He cooked for me. He helped me with my homework. He gave me everything he could. He was not only my father, he was my best friend. As I grew older, I went to college. I wanted to study hard and make him proud. But life tested us again. My father became sick. Every day he grew weaker. Even the doctors did not understand what was wrong. He stopped working and stayed at home. Slowly, the money he had saved for difficult times disappeared. I cried many nights. I felt helpless. I wanted to take care of him the way he had taken care of me. I could not continue my studies and care for him at the same time, so I made a choice. I left college and found work at a small bakery. It was not easy, but I survived. For my father, every morning, I woke up early and went to work. I earned money for his medicine and food. I believed love meant sacrifice. One day, a man walked into the bakery. His name was Michael. He was 32 years old. He wore a black jacket and had bright blue eyes. He smiled at me and said hello. Then he looked into my eyes and told me they were beautiful. For the first time in a long while, someone made me feel special. Michael started coming to the bakery every day. He would talk to me, make me laugh, and tell me about dreams of traveling the world. One afternoon, he asked, "Can we meet somewhere else? I want to show you the world. We can travel together and live a happy life." I wanted to believe him. I needed something good in my life. We went for a long drive one evening. He stopped near a quiet river. The air was cool and peaceful. We took a photo together. Suddenly, my foot slipped on the wet ground. Michael caught me in his arms. My heart raced. He looked into my eyes and said softly, "I love you, Julia." I could not believe what I heard. No one had said those words to me like that before. For nights, I heard his voice in my mind. "Julia, I love you." After some days, I finally said, "I love you too, Michael." Soon after, we got married in a small church. There were no guests, no family, just the two of us. I felt nervous, but I told myself this was happiness. A week later, I wanted Michael to meet my father. When my father opened the door and saw him, his face changed. His smile disappeared. He stared at Michael in silence. "Come in," my father said slowly. We sat in the living room. My father looked at me and said, "Julia, I have seen this man before. A few months ago, outside, he was shouting at someone and pushed him very hard. His face was full of anger. He is not the good man you think he is." My heart began to beat fast. "Father, you are wrong," I said quickly. "Michael loves me. He would never hurt me." My father's eyes were filled with worry, but I refused to listen. I believed love was stronger than fear. 2 years passed. Michael changed. He became cold and distant. He shouted at me for small things. I kept asking myself, what did I do wrong? One day he said, "Julia, I have a surprise. We are going shopping in the city." I felt excited again, hoping things would be like before. We drove for hours. The streets became darker and emptier. My heart felt uneasy. Michael stopped the car near an old warehouse. "Why are we here?" I asked. He smiled in a strange way. "You'll see." Suddenly, a van pulled up beside us. Two men stepped out. Before I could react, they grabbed me. They tied my hands and covered my mouth with tape. I tried to scream, but no sound came out. I wanted to look at Michael and ask, why? But he did not look at me. He had sold me. My life shattered in that moment. My father had been right. They threw me into the van and drove for a long time. I was taken to a dark house. A man with cold, angry eyes looked at me and said, "You will work here now." I begged him to let me go home, but he ignored me. I was no longer free. I was a prisoner. For months, I cooked and cleaned for strangers. Other women were trapped there too. Every night I thought about my father. I had no phone, no escape, no hope. One evening I gathered the courage to speak to a guard. "Please help me," I whispered. "I want to see my father." He walked away. The next day I tried again. "Think about your mother. If she were here, wouldn't you want someone to help her?" He said nothing, but I saw something change in his eyes. That night, at 3 a.m., he came to me. "Come with me," he whispered. "Use the back door and run." I was afraid to trust him. Then he said quietly, "You are the first girl who asked me about my mother. She loved me very much, but she is gone now. That is why I want to help you." I thanked him and ran. I ran until my legs hurt. A car approached. I waved desperately. "Please help me." The driver stopped. He took me to a bus station. I bought a ticket and went home. When my father opened the door and saw me, he held me tightly and cried, "Where have you been?" "I waited for you every day," he said. I told him everything. The next day, the news reported a shocking story. Michael had been arrested. He was part of a dangerous group that sold and abused many young women. The police had finally caught him. I stared at the television in disbelief. The man I loved was a monster. My father and I sat together, holding each other in tears. I had lost years of my life because I ignored the warning of someone who truly loved me. I learned something important. Your family is not your enemy. They want to protect you. Love should make you feel safe and valued, not afraid and broken. Love can blind us. Please, do not make the same mistake I did.